Hi, this video is about destiny. In a previous video I talked about there being two types of destiny. One being the mechanical destiny and the other being a destiny that we as souls or as essences create, forge, initiate for ourselves. So this video will be about the mechanical destiny. Okay, so as I like to call it, everyone has a mechanical destiny. From the moment they are born, a series of events, happenings, occurrences, recurrences are laid out before them in a line leading from their birth to their death. So as we mentioned before, destiny implies always an end and a series of events that mysteriously, or not so mysteriously, according to some plan, lead a person to achieving that end. So destiny is like a series of events whose reason for existing is the end result. So the events that happen in somebody's destiny are all conditioned, are all by virtue of the end or the objective. So in some way destiny implies a predetermination, a programming, if you will. Anyhow, so everybody who is born, has in front of them a certain mechanical destiny mapped out for them already. And the beginning of that destiny is of course birth, and the end of that destiny is death. But specifically how we die and when we die, and also why we die. But the main 2 points being when and how. Okay, so all the events of our life are really shaped by those two factors of our death, how and when. So the events of our life take us to that final point, take us to our death at a certain time and in certain conditions. And why do I call it mechanical destiny? I call it mechanical destiny because in a way it's mechanical because all those events are programmed according to our reactions. And we as human beings are quite mechanical, we are quite habitual, we are quite set in our reactions. So if we have that tendency to be very angry, it's so obvious that whenever we are in a tense situation, we're going to act with anger. And we're going to get the result that anger always brings. Other people upset, the situation made worse, people exasperated, yourself exasperated, a falling out, a destruction of something. And then regret, lamentations afterwards, and so on and so on. So according to our own nature, according to our psychology, according to the way we are, according to our very mechanical reactions, a mechanical destiny is created. Because according to the things that we have inside of our psychology, according to the person we are, according to our tendencies, our likes, our dislikes, our behavioural patterns, our egos, we say, we're going to act and react. And also we're going to call certain circumstances and certain people and certain events. So that's why we can have a mechanical destiny laid out in front of us, because we are mechanical creatures or predictable creatures. We have certain elements in us that are mechanical, that always act in the same way. So I'm saying without exception, or there may be some exceptions, of course there always are, but in the high majority of everyone who is born, a mechanical destiny is mapped out before them. But what is really interesting, what is of great value to us in our life, is really to become like the author of our own destiny, the forger of our own destiny, to create something different, to depart, to break away from that mechanical destiny that is laid out in front of us. And that, just to end this short video, requires two things. Really an interior revolution. We have to change our inner nature. We cannot be the same people that we are. We really have to create a revolution within our psychology, basically within our psychology. Once we have a revolution in our way of thinking and feeling and then acting, the circumstances of our life will change, our reactions will of course change, and then that will instigate a change in our destiny. Now, we cannot follow the same line anymore. We have to follow a different line. We in fact create a different line for ourselves. Okay, so in the coming videos I'll be talking more about that. Okay, thanks for listening and bye for now.